Hello, peeps. How are you guys doing today? I notice my YouTube is a little off kilter. Go ahead and get that a little bit better there. Okay. So how are you guys doing today? It is Tuesday. It is 5 p.m. It's time for our live at 5, and we're going to do something fun today. See what I have here? This is our brand new mixer. I'm going to make some homemade chicken nuggets for you guys today. So I'm mostly ready. I realize I need to probably wash my hands. So while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and, I know that's probably loud. So my name's Jennifer, and I am so glad that you guys are here today joining me. And I can't wait to show this recipe to you. So it's a super easy recipe to do. When I got my mixer, was starting to play with it. It was just so, I couldn't believe how easy it was and how tasty. Like, we could not stop eating these. So I can't wait to share them with you today. But like I said, my name is Jennifer. I'm a Pampered Chef consultant. That's probably loud. I've been a Pampered Chef consultant for 25 years now. Hard to believe. Back when I started with Pampered Chef, we were doing in-home parties, and I was just doing like 4 or 5 a month, and super happy, super pleased doing that. And over the years, I have done more parties, averaging up to about 2 a week. And then the pandemic came. We had to switch everything to online, which I was already doing online parties, but I had to perfect that. So that's kind of where we're at now. I love doing online parties. I love doing videos and teaching you guys things online. It has just opened a whole new set of doors for me. So if you like tips, if you like recipes, if you like to see people be real in the kitchen, like authentic and make mistakes, then you should come watch me every Tuesday at 5. You can subscribe if you're on YouTube, you can follow if you're on Facebook, and as soon as I get another device, I'll figure out how to do it on Instagram as well. So, and I'm trying to learn Reels. So if you guys want to give me a shout out and let me know that you can help me with Reels and putting that stuff together, I would love it. I would love to hear that from you. So go ahead and comment below and let me know if you can give me some help there. I just can't seem to get over taping it and then putting stuff together to make the reel. So anyway, I know it's not that hard. I know I'm probably overthinking it, but I really want to do that. So another way to add value. Okay, so that's just a little bit about me. A little real talk here. I usually go live every Tuesday using my computer to go live on Facebook, and my phone to go live on YouTube. And I know there's other ways to do that. I could get a like OBS or whatever and push to different things, or I could use Be Live or something like that. But kind of old school and just kind of do things the way I do them. So anyway, also video editing, like, tips for that would be great. So you guys get the real live raw version of me. All right, so this is our deluxe stand mixer. It's brand new. We just introduced it in March, and I love it. I have another stand mixer, and I don't use it very much. It's very heavy. We have a lot of appliances, so I haven't kept it out on my counter since we moved back from Germany. And so it doesn't get used very much. I don't bake a lot, mainly because I don't need to be eating sweets, and I'm primarily, if that stuff is here, I'm home, I will eat it. So we had crumble cookies on the counter, and I was like just taking a bite every day. It was just terrible. So my test results from the doctors say that I should not be doing that. So I like this. I've started keeping it on the counter. I use it for all kinds of things. Last week, if you watched the video, I shredded chicken. You can use it to mix up your meatloaf. You can use it to make your cookies. I've made butter, which I'll have to do a live making butter. It's so ridiculously easy. Anybody can do it. Like if you have a stand mixer, you should never make butter again. But some of the things that make our stand mixer different are, first of all, I love the color. Second of all, it's very lightweight. I usually store it over here, and when I picked it up to move it over here, it was not heavy at all. Didn't make me have to breathe or anything like that. I just picked it up and came. Second of all, our bowl. Our bowl is really big, and another thing about our bowl, now my other stand mixer has the bowl kind of comes up in the middle where like this thing will meet. This does not. It's pretty flat, and this little scraper can get all of everything. There's never a dry patch in the bottom of the bowl. That's nice. This is dishwash. This comes with it. you guys see? Like, there you go. You can see it's got the little rubber right here. And so it's that scraper. It comes with it. You don't have to buy it separately. It comes with it. Also, dishwasher safe. It's got a plastic coating on it, so it's dishwasher safe. This is dishwasher safe. These accessories right here, the whisk and the, look at this whisk. Check out this whisk. So cool. And the dough hook and the splash guard, whatever that's called, is they're all dishwasher safe. Okay, so that's super handy. There's a little thing that holds your cord storage, your cord right here. There's an on-off button, so I like that too. And then everything is digital. So you're gonna have presets, you're gonna set all your presets. So we're gonna use the shredding or the mixing blade today. It goes on just like any other mixer, okay? Slips on here. And then all of our appliances come with a cool cooking guide, okay? And so this cooking guide is no different. It gives you the ins and outs. It helps you to look at all the features of the stand mixer, and then the presets and I love this about our cooking guides is they say start here, make one of these 2 recipes in the front. So the first one is for whipping. Actually, no, this tells you the things that you can do, and then getting started recipes right here. I was on the wrong page. Getting started recipes, whipped cream yogurt, jalapeno popper dip, and easy chocolate chip cookies. Hello. Now I'm on the second group of page where it says mixer magic. These are some just things you can do that are really easy. They're not necessarily like a recipe, but they're kind of like a how-to. So I started out here one day. We made breakfast sausage patties, so good. I didn't make the biscuits, but chicken nuggets, and shredded chicken and homemade butter. And homemade butter has got my heart. I found a recipe for European butter, so I cultured the buttermilk and the cream beforehand, and then I made the butter as the recipe suggests here. So easy. I've been giving it away as gifts, and people are going crazy over it. All right, so what we're gonna do here to make these chicken nuggets is we're gonna add some things to the mixing bowl. Okay, I'm actually gonna take this off here, and I'm just gonna dump this in like this. I'm actually gonna use my little tongs here to dump this in, because there's a little bit of juice I probably should have drained off. I just kind of don't want that in there. So this is just ground chicken. You can use the fat-free ground chicken. I just used what Target had. So, because I didn't order from Target today, that's what I did. All right. So we've got our ground chicken in there, and then we're going to add 2 teaspoons of sugar. Okay. Oh, I forgot the sugar in here is still green from when we made the king cake. So clearly we don't use a lot of sugar. You can also put in a sugar substitute if you are not eating real sugar because you're keto or something like that. And then we need onion powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Oh, we're skipping the onion powder because, as you guys know, if you've been following me for a while, we're allergic to onion here. So I'm not allergic to onion, but my husband is, and so we do not put onion in things. So we're skipping that, and we're gonna go straight to the salt, okay? I have everything lined up, and so I was like, why is the salt? We need a teaspoon of salt. We'll put that in there. And then we need 1/2 teaspoon. Let me close this up so I don't knock those over. And we need 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. Now, I buy my garlic powder from like Costco, Sam's, and I'm actually gonna double this up because I didn't put any onion in here. And so it's like a really old container, but I just keep refilling it, okay? And then we need 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. You can use freshly ground black pepper, but I'm just gonna use it out of the thing here because it's nice and very finely ground. Nobody will be getting a surprise in their nuggie, okay? Okay, so there's lots of things you could add. I think our maple rub would be really great. That's one that comes with the with taste buds. I think that savory maple would be really good to add in here. But there's lots of different things that you can add in. Flavors if you want to make them spicy or something like that, just add some chili pepper or whatever in there. So okay, so now we're gonna close this up. There's a little lever right here, so this is like locked. We're gonna close it. Okay, and then we're gonna put it on mix for 1 minute. So let me turn it on. And then I'm gonna twist this knob here till it gets to mix. And it's on 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'll push once And then I can turn my time, and then it will go. Okay, so it's mixing. I know you guys can't actually see what's happening in here, but one of the things I want you to notice is that it starts slow. So it starts slow, and there's a little bit of give in here, so if you're doing something like chunky cookie dough batter, this is gonna move a little bit. That's okay, it's designed to do that. But it starts slow and then it speeds up. So especially if you're doing something like whipping. So when I made the butter, you absolutely have to have this pouring shield. And so something is different about our pouring shield is it's all one piece, okay? And it slides on like this, okay? And locks onto the bowl. But this is like a hole right here. It's like a hole. So super easy to use. There it goes. Kicked it up a notch for the last 15 seconds. Okay, and while it's doing that, we're gonna go ahead and take the coating tray. We just have one out of this, like this comes in a set of 3. And we're just gonna take the one coating tray, and I'm using, this says to use breadcrumbs, but we're gonna use panko crumbs. We avoid gluten here, and these are gluten-free panko crumbs. And one of the other reasons that I like the panko crumbs is that they're crunchy. So, okay, so we're gonna lift this up. And I'm gonna take this off. Like I said, this is dishwasher safe, so I can just put that right in the dishwasher. So if you're doing hamburgers or you're doing, all right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna move this because it kind of blocks my way. I don't have a lot of room with it right there. So as you can see, it's pretty simple to move. All right, now I have a little more room. There's also on the end here of this, in the front, there's space for attachments. So while we don't have attachments yet, they're coming, I'm sure. I'm sure of it, they're coming. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna scoop these into little balls, okay? And I'm just gonna put them in the panko crumbs. You guys are gonna laugh. I've done this before, so this is what I found worked best. So I'm just gonna coat the little balls, okay, with the panko crumbs. So this is probably where I would add my spicy if I wanted to add something spicy and make them, I don't know, like Popeye's chicken nuggets or spicy chicken nuggets. This is where I think I would add them. So I'm gonna coat these, and then when they come out, now I'm gonna press them into like a nugget shape. Okay, give them another little coat and then stick them on the air fryer tray, okay? So let me get these shaped first, because then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna, okay. So easy. I mean, they like literally look like chicken nuggets. You could freeze them right now at this point if you wanted to, or you could cook them for half the time and then freeze them so you have some little frozen chicken nuggets. You could do a giant batch of these. So a couple ways to do this. You can grab parchment paper. I get this at Amazon. We don't sell this, but I get this at Amazon, and you can stick your parchment paper on here. I'm actually not gonna do that today. I'm actually gonna just spray the tray. So I'm gonna press I just cleaned my kitchen spritzer last night. Oh, it was so beautiful. It was so clean. So you'll see when I spritz this. I'm just gonna spritz some oil in here. It's just canola oil. Coat this tray. I love these trays, are dishwasher safe. So handy. Okay, so I'm just gonna coat it so they don't stick, and then I'm gonna put my nuggets on there. Okay. Now, at the halfway point, you can flip your nuggets if you want to make sure they, kind of are crispy on both sides. That's kind of a fun thing to do. So dip these in here. We'll just do one tray and get it started so you guys can see. Okay. All right, so one of the things that I have learned over the past couple years is that when you make your food in a way that basically it remembers where it came from, so this is really great because this is just ground chicken. If you have a grinder, you can grind your own chicken. looking for when we have our attachment that'll do that, and I can just put some chicken breasts in there, whole, you know, debone a chicken and then raw and grind it up. But then I will know that there's nothing else in there. So I've got my nuggets right here. Look at this. These look like nuggets, don't they, you guys? How cool is that? So I'm just gonna stick them in here, and we're gonna cook them for 12 minutes. We're just gonna put it on air fry. Actually, is that right? Yeah, air fry for 12 minutes. Okay, so they're gonna be in the air fryer. I'll put a little more of this in there. Okay, and then I've still got a whole bunch more to make. So I'm using a small scoop to make these. I feel like that's just the right size to make these. If you are into meal prep and you're doing things, this is a great job to involve your kids with. You can go ahead and on a Sunday or something when you're prepping all of your food for the week or Saturday, then this is a really great thing to do. And if you do a whole bunch of them, they can last you a month. So you can do a whole bunch that will last you for a whole month, and then the kids can pull them out as necessary. If you go ahead and cook them, you can cook them in your oven. Just put them on a piece of stoneware and stick them in your oven. You can, and you don't have to air fry. They're going to cook a little bit longer. Probably take about 15 or 20 minutes to cook them in the regular oven. Can't say exactly. I usually find that the time is about half in the air fryer, but so I'd say about 20 minutes. Okay, but if you were to do that and make a whole big batch every week or every 2 weeks, that's going to save you money. It's also going to save your family on ingredients, okay? Because, and by save on ingredients, I don't mean save money on ingredients, but just save, if you have allergies, you know, one of the things that we don't do is we don't do nuggets. Clearly, I have grown children, but my husband likes nuggets. I went to Chick-fil-A today and got him nuggets, but he can't do a lot of nuggets because they have onion and stuff in them, and they have gluten, and so he eats the Chick-fil-A nuggets. He says they're God's nuggets, so he can eat them. But you can avoid a lot of allergy ingredients just by making stuff yourself. So this is a really great thing that you can do. Save yourself some time, save yourself some headache, be all crunchy. It's wonderful. But I love the butter. So since I've been back from Europe, the one thing I missed was that European butter. I mean, it's like one of my friends came back from Germany. She came back and she brought me butter all the way from France because she knew how much I loved it. And so the fact that I could make butter that my mom said was like the best butter she'd ever had, she was like, can you make this for me for the rest of my life? And I said, I'll give you the recipe. But the fact that I can make that from scratch myself for pennies, it cost hardly anything. I bought the buttermilk and then I froze it. Okay, you can use, you know, because I use that to culture the butter, the whipping cream, and you can make that and then just have it, okay? And it doesn't cost nearly as much as, I mean, a thing of whipping cream, a pint of whipping cream was a lot less money than buying all the butter. So that's kind of amazing. So, all right, I kind of squished that one out. It's kind of long. So, but the cool thing is, like, I can just reshape it. Okay, I can reshape it into the shape I want, so it looks more like a little nugget. So, all right, guys, that's pretty much it for today. It's a simple, easy thing. I'll post some pictures, share when I take this out of the oven, what it looks like. But that's it. It doesn't have to be crazy. It doesn't have to be hard. Cooking food at home is simple. And teaching your kids to cook just by cooking with them is a great way to do this. So, now I will warn you, when you make these at home, they are addicting. You are going to want to eat all of them. So have restraint and put them in the freezer or put them in Ziploc bags for the rest of the week. Okay guys, I hope you have a great week. Go ahead and post your comments below. Make sure you share this video if you thought it was fun, if you know somebody who you think would like it. This mixer is only available to hosts right now. So the only way to get it right now in March and April is to host a party. So host a party in March. I've got spaces next week, March 27th. Host a party in March. Get it for 60% off. Makes it only $159. Or you can host in April and get it 50% off, and that's going to make it $175. $175. So great deal, super awesome. Lots of attachments coming. This is just the beginning of this story with the mixer. All right, guys, I hope you have a great evening. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see. I think next week we're going to make some Southwest chicken tacos. I'm not sure, maybe. Southwestern chicken and dumplings, maybe. Or I might just do that as a separate one. Don't know. Let me know. What do you want to see? Do you have a favorite product that you love and you want to see me demo it? Let me know. All right. Have a great night.